All right.
All
We
right.
have 1a4blazeit with Shovel Knight for PC, any percent, estimated time 1 hour. Tell us about the run.
Shovel Knight is just a fairly standard platformer. It's retro, it's kind of nostalgia based. It's got a lot of Mega Man, got a lot of Castlevania sort of inspiration to it.
I'm gonna hand the mic over to, I forgot your name. Toaster Man, yes.
Did we have a file name
Oh
incentive?
boy.
Or should I just...
Name it Shovel Knight.
I'm not going to do that.
Name it your name. Ooh. Shovel of Hope.
Name whatever I want? Okay, I'll call it Adequate.
Good.
And I'm doing body swap because last time this was run here, that didn't exist. So now Shovel Knight's a girl, and so are most of the bosses.
Cool.
So that'll be cool. Time starts when I hit yes. So 3, 2, 1, go.
Woo!
We skipped the cutscenes. The story is that Shovel Knight's a professional wrestler, and we need to get our world title back.
Huh.
You can cancel most of the animations in the game by jumping, so a lot of the time I'll be shoveling and jumping at the same time.
Yep.
Because otherwise shoveling on the ground just stops you from moving, and it's terrible.
Got the classic DuckTales style down stab.
Yep, you got the down bounce.
Yep.
Got to get the money so that we can afford sweet items later on.
Yep.
Ladders are super slow. We want to spend as little time climbing them as possible, which is why I'm jumping as far up as I can. On this screen, it doesn't really matter because we're bound by this platform anyway, but, you know. It's fine, I got it.
Oh. Every time you die, I'm going to laugh. Really
Don't
hard.
do it. You're never going to laugh. It's fine.
Yeah. So just don't die, and I won't laugh.
I'll never die. The only way to cancel the DuckTales bounce is by shoveling. So if I don't want to bounce on the ground, I have to just remember to cancel it. So sometimes I'll just attack nothing in particular, and the reason is because I need to cancel the DuckTales bounce. Sometimes it doesn't matter, I just do it out of habit.
Should have got the pork chop.
No, I don't need the health. I'm at full health. You don't need to jump there, so I don't, and it's really scary, but it always works.
Yeah, it always looks so
It's
weird.
never failed me. It failed me once. It was really upsetting when it did. Coming up is one of the only like real glitches in the game.
Oh, it's pretty badass.
It's a screen wrap, so hopefully I get it. Come on! It's fine, don't worry about it.
Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, you're good.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah, nice. Very nice.
So I hit, so on every screen there's like a little boundary that makes you scroll to the next one. And if I hit the corner there, the game gets real confused and just kind of wraps me around and I skip a couple of screens.
Stunlock this guy.
Yeah, I got stun lock him. It's fine, don't worry
Stunlock
about
him. Bam. Oh, you got him. Easy mode. What a tough fight.
it. And yeah, that was Black Knight, first enemy on the way to my world title. Yeah. Cool. So Black Knight's the only enemy that actually suffers stun when you hit him, or her, I guess, in this run. So that's the only enemy that there's actually like a stun lock on. And technically you can do it in the later runs, and like the world record does it in the later, you fight Black Knight more than once, and the world record does the same thing, but
It's a lot harder. Yeah.
It's fine, don't worry about it. You press start to skip dialogue, so occasionally I'll mess up and just pause instead. All right. So I'm actually like, I want to get through the screen real fast because there's a cycle that I want to beat at the end, which is this second cauldron here. Just got to sneak under it. Then got it.
Oh, you got that.
So that's the only place where that's useful.
Hey.
If you attack while jumping and crossing a screen transition, and you do... Fine, that's fine. Listen.
Sorry.
The rats gave me bad luck. Those rats
Yeah.
move pretty randomly, and sometimes they're nice, and sometimes they're not. Yeah, so if you shovel at the right point during a jump, it actually just doubles the height of your jump in a screen transition. But it's only useful there. It's not useful anywhere else.
Ooh, nice. Chandeliers falling, a la Castlevania.
Yeah, just like Castlevania. Like I said, this game takes inspiration from a lot of old games. There's at least like 4 I can think of.
Yeah.
You'll notice me jumping off the ladders. It's actually like you can decrease the amount of time you spend on the ladder by like 1 frame. And the reason I jump a lot is because starting to move is a little bit slow, but if you jump, you're just at full speed immediately. So that's just nice to have, I guess. I think I can do this. Damn it. No, I didn't get it. I didn't get it. Okay. So I'm gonna want to pick up some health later, just because this is a marathon and I'm about to break this checkpoint. So the way the checkpoints work is you touch them, and if you die, you go back to them. But if you break them, you don't have a checkpoint anymore, but you get some extra gold. And because gold is pretty tight during this run, I'm doing that occasionally.
That was a little close.
Yeah, you know, I was scared. So I'm gonna just get this chicken. So you can go through enemies if you attack them. It makes them unable to hurt you for like a fraction of a second. So I use that to hurt that guy and then bounce on his head. And this is a Queen Knight.
Right. Queen.
Oh, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I damage boosted. That was a really good, well-timed damage boost. All right.
Ooh, nice.
And that's Queen Knight down. The quick kill to get Queen Knight's actually absurdly complex, and
Yeah.
she looks like an easy boss, but like if you want to beat her completely optimally, it's very hard. And we mash start to skip the dream sequence. All right, now we go to the village. We get to have a little intermission while we buy some balls. What? Mistakes.
Yep.
Menuing's hard. Don't quit to desktop.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Menus aren't the easiest.
Okay. I played the menu safe there. You can't attack the villagers, no. So this is Chester. This is the only time we don't get him from a chest. He has lots of items to sell, and this orb is one of them.
So good.
It's very strong. You use it to kill a lot of bosses. They bounce around. It's a good time. We're gonna come back to this village near the very end of the run, but this is the last time for the next like 40 minutes. We'll see it. 30 minutes maybe. So say goodbye. This is the Lich Yard. I hope I don't die here. This is the first place where there's like a real chance of death, because there's a screen where you can't see very much and it'll end your life.
Right. You're pretty good at that screen, though. I've seen you.
You know. These frogs are annoying. They're basically completely random, and as we all know, randomness sucks. So that frog gave me a good pattern. I didn't need to worry about him, but sometimes they'll just damage you and there's nothing you can do about it. So that's the orbs. Okay, there's a trick here, and I'm gonna get it perfectly every time. It's fine, don't worry about it. There's a trick here, and I'm gonna get it perfectly every time. He's a big guy.
Oh, be careful.
It's fine, don't worry about it. That's not the screen I was talking
Yeah.
about. That's a completely different. You do that a second time, and it's much worse. She even runs like Mega Man. You have to short hop here, or you'll hit those spikes.
Be careful.
So just don't tall hop, because you'll die. The spikes are all instant kills. This is also not the screen that I die on. Good. Good frogs. Please. Okay, cool. Good. Good frogs. The frogs are being good today. We break this checkpoint because I'll never die here. So in a speed run, most of the time you just reset if you die. So the checkpoints are like free, except they cost you time. It takes a second to break them. Because you have to hit them 3 times, and 3 is a lot of times.
Nice.
I'm getting this one for safety because it's a marathon run. That was on purpose. Because when you take damage, you have a couple of invincibility frames, so you don't have to worry about getting hit by the frogs. This is the room that I'm going to die on.
You're not going to die.
100% chance I just die here. Okay, I got it.
Nice.
There we go.
Yeah,
All right, and now we're going to fight Spectre Knight. Spectre Knight's a really hard boss for... oh, yeah, thanks. Spectre Knight's a super hard boss for people who played only the first time, but she's not that bad if you know her pattern. It's just that she's up here all the time, so you have to... Oh, no, I took damage. That damage boost was on.
Yeah, got you now.
Good pattern, please. Yeah. Got him.
So close.
All right, so every third stage, there's a long dream sequence. So in these dream sequences,
Put your controller down.
there's a bunch of enemies, and you can't skip them like I did the earlier ones. So what you have to do is Shield Knight's falling. You're gonna see it in a moment, and you got to catch her. But she only comes down from the top of the screen after like 30 seconds, or once you die. So the objective here is to get some gold, but also die as fast as possible. You'll see what I mean in a second if you didn't get it. So these guys, when their swords are up, deal twice as much damage as a normal guy. There we go. Oh. So I died as fast as possible and put myself in the middle of the screen because catching Shield Knight saves like 1 second. And we're going to get a meal ticket because this is a marathon and I don't feel good about myself. The meal tickets later on in the run, I'm going to cash them in to get extra health because there's a boss rush, and I don't feel confident enough to try and do it on low health in a marathon. Menuing's hard. Okay, this is Mole Knight stage. It has a pretty big skip that also might just kill me. So I'm going to try it once, and if I die, then I'll just do it the normal scrub way.
Yeah, beetle skip.
Beetle skip.
Very exciting.
Or the Lennon skip if you want. The Lennon skip, not the lemon skip. That would be silly.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, so there's a little bird that spawns over there. And since I stood on the right place, the bird will have spawned with the right pattern. So I need to wait, fall, go. Okay, chase the bird.
Nice.
There we go.
Nice.
So that big if I was doing it normally, I'd have to wait for that big beetle to cross the entire screen, and that takes forever. So instead, I just release the bird and then bounce off its head. It's fine. It's doing great. Sometimes these slimes just kill you, but they won't because, they're nice to me. So this screen has a lot of lava, and all that lava is instant death. And there's also a lot of these like trap platforms. So there's a lot of times where you just don't want to be doing the DuckTales bounce because you'll just die. But when there's slimes in the way, it's fine. Don't worry about it. And here's the Dust Knuckles. These are part of the reason why I've been collecting gold. The Dust Knuckles are a major part of the rest of the run because they let you punch through enemies and through blocks. I'm going to break this checkpoint because I need to wait for a platform so it doesn't actually cost any time. Alright, so now I have the Dust Knuckles up. You'll see what they do. Basically, you punch, it like charges you forward.
Yeah.
The developers forgot to put walls above the ceiling, so you can just do that. It's weird, because that's really inconsistent. Sometimes they put the ceiling there, and sometimes they just don't. So, like, on that screen it works, but not always. So, you have to cancel the DuckTales bounce, or else you'll just die there. Yeah, so you can just punch through the mini-bosses now, which is pretty useful. You saw in King Knight, I had to damage boost to get through them, but if I were to go back there with these Dust Knuckles, I would be able to just power through. And, yeah. I could release these birds and do another beetle skip, but I won't, because, you know, that would be cheating. So you can't do that without Dust Knuckles.
Ooh, such punching action.
And here's Mole Knight. She's an opera singer. And she is our 4th enemy on our way to World Champion. We just wail on her.
Oh, yeah.
Oh! Okay. She
Yeah.
was out of range.
Yeah.
She got out of range. And yeah, that was Mole Knight stage. There's no phase 2. Oh no, what's this? Okay. Skip this. Alright. Next up is the Explodatorium. It's a stage. Explodatorium makes me cry a lot. And part of the reason why it does that. Oh. I have about 4,900 gold, which means I'm a little bit behind, like, ideal gold for this stage. Because this is, like... Okay, I need 5,500 gold by the time I face the boss of this stage. That's, like, what we're counting towards. So, if you want to count along, you can do it. So, one big thing about this stage is it has global cycles. Most things, in most games, when you enter a screen, like, stuff starts moving, but Plague Knight's not like that. On his stage, or her stage, there's these barrels. You'll see them. And the thing with them is, the moment I opened the stage, they started going. These barrels. They're on a universal cycle. So if I'm a little behind, these barrels are still going. Like, I can't just enter a screen and have them be going correctly. So it's annoying, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. That was a trap. If I went there, I would die.
Yeah.
Don't want that. We don't need this health. This screen is the worst screen in the game. I hate it so much.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
Just don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Got it. So the slimes, the thing is the slimes like move really randomly, and that applies to the whole game, but on that screen in particular it's really bad.
Oh, mini boss.
It's fine, don't worry about it.
Yeah, that's okay.
This will be a slow boss kill because he's going to be able to escape the corner. Okay, don't worry about it. It's just, no, worry about it. It's really slow. Okay. I hate this. Okay.
No, you're fine.
I'm fine. I'm fine. So most of the mini bosses you can skip. That guy is one of 3 that you can't. That's the first of 3 that you can't skip. Oh, and these flame things are also on universal cycles. So the fact that I did that boss slower than usual is a problem. Like, it screwed me up in this room a little bit.
Oh,
No, don't worry about it.
no. And there it is.
It's fine, don't worry
there
about
it
it.
is.
That's one. That's one.
That's okay. It's okay. It's first of many.
That wasn't even a hard room.
Kidding.
That was just me being stupid. It's fine. I'm salty now.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry saying we're the first of many. It's not. That's your only death.
Only death. One death.
Yeah.
I mean, if my one death is from Plague Knight, that'll be fine. I'm fine with this.
Yeah, this is a hard stage.
Okay, you have to actually wait for these. You have to respect these things. That's intentional.
Damage
Because again, ladders are slow, so. Damage boost gives you a little bit of height, so that's useful at times. I'll be fine for gold.
Don't sweat it.
Disrespectful.
Yeah.
Okay, we're
That
good
was
on
annoying.
gold. We have
Yeah.
5,500.
What's
We're
up?
about to face the boss, which means we'll have 8,000 once we beat him because he gives us. What's the math? 2,500?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
So he gives us 2,500, and we need 8,000 to buy the items we need for the rest of the game.
Play Knight can be pretty annoying.
Don't worry about it. Plague Knight, you're being a real pain in the.
Yeah. Play Knight's being a little silly right now.
Really disrespectful.
Uh-oh. Watch your life.
It's fine. It's not fine.
It's not fine. Okay, you're good. You're good.
Not
I
good.
don't want to jinx you, but
Okay.
yeah, you're good. That was good.
That was a nervous fight.
Yeah.
That was not a great Plague Knight fight. To be clear, if it wasn't obvious, that wasn't a good fight. But Plague Knight's
You survived.
Plague Knight's one of the more random bosses. Lots of stuff happens at Plague Knight that you just kind of have to react to, especially if you don't kill her quickly. So we're gonna take another detour to buy some items. We're gonna go to here, and we're gonna get 2 things. One of them is gonna increase our magic to 80, so we can fire off a lot more of our chaos orbs.
The pink armor, right?
Yeah, the pink armor. And when one of them's the charge slash, which lets us hold down our shovel attack button to hit guys for massive damage.
Massive damage.
The downside to the pink armor is all attacks now deal an extra half circle of damage to us, which is it's a problem. We have basically half health.
That's fine. Yeah, but you've only died once.
I've only died once, and that's how many times I will die.
Yes.
Side note: Shovel Knight has really good music.
Oh.
It looks like you can make that, but you can't. Don't worry about it. Oh, well. I should have jumped off that platform, but I mistimed it.
As far as water levels go, it's
Sorry?
pretty solid.
Yeah, this is a good water
Yeah.
level. Like, it's not boring. Okay, let's hope for a good ball. It's fine. I got it.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, that was good.
Otherwise, you would have to go through that whole room and kill all those tentacles one by one yourself. But if you launch it fast enough, you can get them as they come out of the wall, and problem solved. This is 420 Fish.
Scariest fish.
You could say that he's my Twitch's namesake. We call him 420 Fish because he doesn't know what he's doing. Like, sometimes he goes slow, sometimes he goes fast, sometimes you bounce on his chest and he just recedes into the wall. He's just not a great time. He's just not a... This is one of the bosses that you can't skip. Oh, jeez. As much as I wish I could.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Nice.
Before he would charge across the screen and like disappear from him. Okay, I'm gonna get safety chicken because I'm scared. Yeah, I knew that was there.
Yeah, there's tons hidden
It's
in the
because I've
walls.
played the game before.
Yeah.
This isn't a blind run.
This isn't blind.
Oh my jeez.
Oh.
It's fine. Don't worry about
Yeah,
it.
you're good.
Okay. Got it.
Nice.
Otherwise, you would have to ride torpedoes across the room, and that's no fun.
That doesn't respawn, right?
No, it does not.
Yeah.
So you get one shot at that, and then if you mess it up, you can't even like leave the screen to do it again.
Yeah. You just gotta be good.
It's gotta be good. I'm gonna get a chicken here too, because I'm about to face the boss, and this is the last chance. So, you know, time losses.
You don't want to die to treasure knight.
Yeah, never die to Treasure Knight. It's no fun.
Yeah.
Treasure Knight's just Bioshock. It's the wrong game entirely.
See, Shovel Knight's inspired by a lot of games,
Yeah, Bioshock.
including
included.
Bioshock.
And Bioshock Infinite.
Yeah.
See, it's Bioshock. Bioshock from Bioshock.
Oh, nice. Good damage. Yeah, that was good.
All right. So after this is another dream sequence. So put the controller down.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we don't care about money anymore because, we might care about money a little bit actually, but we don't care enough about money to try and get it in this dream sequence. So we're just going to be trying to die as fast as possible instead. We're almost at our world championship.
Well, you got a ways to go. It'll be years until you're ready to face the champion.
Ganondorf.
Yeah. Oh, could you imagine?
Oh, in body swap mode, the Enchantress looks a lot like Ganondorf. Well, not even that much. It's just a buff guy who's magic. That's all they have in common.
That's Ganondorf.
Yeah?
That's Ganondorf.
Okay, that worked.
Nice.
I don't think I'll
You're not
catch
gonna.
it.
No way.
Reach!
Piccolo arms with like the stretchiness. Maybe.
Oh, we all know that you ran Dragon Ball
Yeah,
Z.
Dragon Ball
Johnny.
Z.
You don't need to brag about it.
I reference Dragon Ball Z when it's appropriate.
All right. So next up is Propeller Night Stage, or the flying ship. That stage has super good music, and 2 gives you the propeller dagger, which is the most broken item in any platformer ever.
This is my favorite stage.
It's a very good stage. It's a very fun stage. I enjoy it too. Maybe it's my favorite. I am a little lower on gold than I want to be, but we'll see if I need to pick up extra. So this stage also has the third mini boss that you can't skip. Punching is faster than walking, so we do that, and then we can sneak under. If you were to just walk there, you wouldn't be able to sneak under that guy, and he would just land on your head. Oh, right, Jawas. These guys are the worst enemies. They're the worst. I killed him, though, so it's fine. They have a little propeller, and they push you with it, and it'll just straight kill you. Usually that ball kills all the rats in the room, but sometimes it doesn't. And I kind of was counting on it doing that because, I just assume that good things will happen.
That's a lot too soon. Okay, that was good.
That's enough gold. I have enough gold. I need 4,000, so I can get 2 gold.
Can you though?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
good at
fine.
this
You're
game.
fine. Yeah.
I'm good at this game. I can get 2 gold. Yeah, because there's like 200 gold
Darn
in this
it.
room just for free. So
Yeah. Oh, here you go. At last.
at last, my true power is unlocked. Look at that.
Yeah.
What's even the point of this game? All right.
Color is so good. Oh my gosh.
Come on, Jawas.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
There you go. There you go. Just look at the little.
Little Jawas messing up my day. There's like most of the time you can get through that room without problem, and then every once in a while you're on PB pace, and then a Java's like, no, you're not.
They're run killers.
Get him. Yeah. This is an auto-scroller, so I can just do whatever I want.
Wow, fast-paced gameplay on this auto-scroller. That's all auto-scrollers, really.
all auto-scrollers suck. And there's like, there's a couple of them near the end that you can't really avoid. And then there's some that you can just avoid.
With that great item that you'll get later.
With the, there's an item whose sole purpose is avoiding auto-scrollers. So, good idea, Yacht Club. Great idea for that item. Thanks. There's a super ballsy strat on this room that lets you get this in half as many cycles as I do, and I was trying to get it for this marathon, couldn't get it. It involves sneaking between
safe than sorry,
that
you know?
block. Yeah, it involves sneaking between that block and all those spikes up there. So
I see.
It's not great. Okay, I'm gonna get the safety chicken because I don't want to just die to Propeller Knight. Yeah, it's an apple. Sorry, I lied. Safety apple. It's fine.
Propeller Knight's so cool. Oh, that's also so cool. Yeah.
So, like I said, when you damage an enemy, they don't damage you. So I hit Propeller Knight, and then that means that when she tries to like dash through me like she was doing, she'll just not deal damage.
Nice.
And then you
go
fall
into
out.
the, go down the hole. Yeah.
All right, and that's the flying ship. So up next is Tinker Knight stage, where we get the magical gear that lets you skip big rooms.
The ultimate
The ultimate
weapon.
tool. It's like the propeller dagger is great because it's versatile, and the gear is great because it's just good in enough specific spots.
Yeah, it's definitely worth it.
Yeah. Especially because
Doesn't it make
even
up like
if-
30 seconds in one room?
yeah,
Something
it's
like
just
that? Like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. And the thing is, like, beating Propeller Knight, even if I had 0 gold before I fought Propeller Knight, the gold that Propeller Knight gives me is enough to buy the gear anyway. So it's not even like I have to go out of my way to get gold. Anyway.
So win-win.
So win-win. So this level also involves a lot of item switching, which is something that I haven't been doing as much in other ones, because now I have the dagger and the Nux, and like switching between them is really useful. So there's a lot of dagger followed by Nux followed by dagger. Goodness. On the subject of daggers, these things suck. The place they spawn is pretty random, so sometimes you get a good pattern in this room and sometimes you don't, and you have to wait 5 seconds.
Much like Medusa heads in Castlevania.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, daggers are just Medusa heads. And this is the last item we
The
find.
ultimate weapon.
The ultimate tool.
At last.
It won't take long for you to see why it's good. Oh, no, I need this. I don't know if I needed it, but, you know.
I can't just leave it there.
We're pretty greedy when it comes to mana with this propeller dagger, because you just go nuts.
Yeah, because it costs.
It's
magic.
mana, it's magic, whatever. Okay,
Yeah.
here's the first place where you, look how slow this platform's moving. And look how fast this is. Ooh, okay. Well. And then look how slow, again, look how slow the platform is moving, and then look how long this room is. Like,
The time save is
my
just
God.
so good.
Like, we just made up the time that it costs to get that gear. 100% sure.
Yeah. We're not going to go get the checkpoint?
Sorry?
You're not going to get that checkpoint?
I don't
Safety?
need checkpoints. I'm
Okay.
good at the game. That was one of the places where I was talking earlier about how in practice stuff that has never happened before has been happening and it's really scary. That was one of the things that has never happened before and started happening. So we got away with it. It was minimal damage. Oh, and this is a auto-scroller. So, you know, don't worry about it.
Be careful.
Working on the cardio. Don't need that gold, it's fine.
It's a real workout this stage.
Yeah,
Make
lots
treadmills.
of treadmills.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're not on full life, but we don't need chicken because Tinker Knight's actually just a really easy boss who I'm going to die to now that I said that. Okay, so Tinker
Keep
Knight
jinxing
is
yourself.
a pretty difficult boss. Pretty tough boss. It's done. It's over. It's done. It's over.
Good work.
Psych.
It's not over.
It's not over. Tinker Knight is stronger than this. Literally the only difference.
Only now can I reveal my final form.
So this is like a classic trick from NES games where like most of the boss is in the background, and you can only hit the tiny little head up here.
The gear does a ton of damage.
The gear does twice as much damage as each bounce that I'm doing. All right.
Oh.
That's fine. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Uh-oh, Daniel.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
And we're at number 2.
This is what
Second of many. I'm kidding.
I said I wouldn't die.
You jinxed
This is my
yourself.
fault.
You said you were gonna die.
I did jinx myself. Wow, that's embarrassing. I'm really ashamed. All right, we're gonna sit up straight, do it right. We don't
gonna
need that gold up
slouch.
there. Johnny, don't. No. You
Okay.
gotta give me your posture.
I'll give you my posture. Spirit Bomb. I'll give you your power. I'll lend you my power.
Okay, it's fine.
Yeah,
It's fine.
you're looking good.
Okay.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, it's okay. So I'm gonna die 5 times on Polar Knight stage, and it sounds like I'm trying to avoid jinxing myself, but that's true.
No, Polar Knight's like
Oh, true.
clutch a little bit stage.
Upside of Propeller Dagger is that we can leave these campfire scenes a lot faster than before. All right, this is Polar Knight stage, and it begins with the coolest skip in the game. People are like, oh, screen wraps are cool. They don't know anything about the beetle bounce. It's the best skip in the game. So we actually run super low on mana in this level. Like,
Yeah, you're
I
using
just
the
use
dagger so much.
my dagger judiciously. And then we use the gear here purely to get a little extra height and sneak past that. You can sneak through that little gap there and like... Oh, well, alright. You can sneak through that little gap there, but I unfortunately missed my timing. This room is annoying
I'm
and
lending my
hard.
posture really hard right now. Lending my posture. You got this.
Okay, so there's like a pretty narrow window to do that first propeller dagger to actually make it across the whole room. Because if you get hit by those spears, you'll just fall into the abyss and die. So that room has caused several deaths. Okay, I'll just get this because normally I would stand on one of the blocks that I destroyed, but I accidentally killed both of them, so I needed to wait for him to come down anyway. Oh, sweet! Okay, that guy gave me a big mana pot. Most of them give like the little ones that only give you 5 magic, but like randomly enemies will drop the 30 magic one, and that means that my life is a lot less stressful for the rest of the level. I can do that. Oh, well, no, I can't.
I know what you wanted to do.
I meant to propeller dagger there, but I didn't hold up strongly enough, I guess. Ooh. Yeah, so we're at full magic here, which is really, really good. It means that we can not be stressed about fighting Polar Knight, because Polar Knight is mana greedy as well. He wants you to have lots of magic when you fight him, because you're gonna use a lot of the Chaos Orbs against him.
Gear saving you so much time.
Yeah, that's the second place the gear is good. or third, or fourth actually.
It's just a great.
It's just too powerful. Who designed this game?
Oh, look how cool Polar Knight looks. Look at that huge shovel.
Oh, none of those hit him. Well.
Okay. Those spikes. That was
It's fine, don't
close.
worry about it.
Yeah,
I
you're
had
good, you're
that. I had full control the entire time. I
good.
didn't.
It's looking really. Yeah, I know. You have 1 life. There's all spikes. It was tight.
Okay, so this is the last dream sequence. So we're gonna pick up this meal ticket. We're gonna die, pick up this meal ticket, and then go back to the village so that we can, you know, heal up. We picked up 3 meal tickets, which means by the time we tackle the last few levels, we're gonna be at 7 health instead of 4. Which sounds like a lot, except remember that everything does double damage to us because we have this pink armor, this stupid pink armor. So,
great.
yeah. Part of the reason why we don't like get extra health before the
Ooh,
final
I think you
stage is
got-
because we need to die quickly in this dream
I
sequence.
think you're gonna catch.
Yeah, I'm gonna catch her.
Nice.
Got him. All right. So those are the last 2, 3 levels. But before we do that, we're gonna go here. And we're gonna go.
Wow. And then you land.
Oh wait, 1 second. I have to waste time. Poor little girl. I took her.
So you kicked her ball right away. You were telling me about that earlier.
Yeah, it's amazing. I never knew that worked, but it does. That should have been my donation incentive.
Oh.
No, it's fine. She got it back. She got it
This
back.
game has no consistency.
She got it back. It's not an RPG, Johnny. Presumably she has like a bucket full of hoops to play hoop stick with.
Oh, fair.
Yeah, the story does matter. I'm trying to get my World Wrestling Championship title. And like this is the moment where you thought that you defeated Black Knight, but in reality,
But nope.
she's back to challenge you
Hasn't
for the
even
title.
revealed their true power.
Also, lots of reprised mechanics here, including these stupid repeller rats. My God, I hate these. This room sucks, so you just skip the whole room by doing that. Then we damage boost here because look at how much stuff there is. Isn't it easier to just have iframes?
Yes.
And then we have optimal magic. Well, now we don't. That was a little closer than I wanted it to be, but that's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
This is kind of an auto-scroller, I guess. Crushers are auto-scrollers.
Very Castlevania-esque.
Listen,
Castlevania's a lot of crushing.
it's Mega Man, not Castlevania. Stop saying it's Castlevania. 'Cause
Well, the
it's
Chandelier's Castlevania.
No, they have chandeliers in Mega Man. In Mega Man,
Oh, and Chandelier Man.
7.
I forgot about Chandelier
yeah, Chandelier Man. Classic Mega Man boss in Mega Man 23.
Oh, more chandeliers.
These ninjas are actually a shout out to Shogun Total War. Shovel Knight draws a lot of inspiration from that.
I think those ninjas were from Castlevania.
No, I'm pretty
Do you
sure.
not
they're
remember
from,
the ninjas
I'm
in
pretty
Castlevania?
sure they're from Shogun Total War.
Skeleton ninjas are in
This
Castlevania.
is a reference to Donkey Kong.
Sprite works really good in this one. You gotta give it that.
This is a very pretty thing. Oh, right. Some of these platforms aren't real. You can tell by the rain landing on them. I can tell because I played the game.
So much magic.
Ganondorf is
Oh
here
my god.
to claim
It
his
is
title,
Ganondorf.
and now he's gone.
Such power.
So you can technically do the exact same stun lock against this Black Knight, but the window is a lot tighter, so instead I just do this. I have to like actually fight the boss. kind of. Like, if you consider this fighting, I guess.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Okay, okay.
Focus.
Fine,
I'm lending you my posture.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, I didn't even lent you my posture on that one. Ugh.
Okay, that's 3 deaths.
That's okay. That's the last time you're dying.
It's fine. This time Black Knight will give me the good pattern, and this will never happen again.
That chuckle is like not giving you a good back.
I'm salty.
Don't be salty.
I'm so salty right now.
Okay, you got this. Everyone lend him your posture.
Oh my god. Okay.
This is extremely slow. That's okay. Just don't die.
There we go. Okay. Don't applaud that. That was terrible. That was the worst Black Knight fight I have done ever.
I have never seen you be that bad at this fight.
Thank you. Thanks for the vote of confidence. No, that's good because it means that, you know, they know that
Final bosses are going to be great.
adequately. I don't even know if that was adequate though. Oh man. My parents are going to be so mad. My parents don't watch. It's fine. I don't have speedrunning coach parents.
Well, I have like tiger parents when it comes to speedrunning.
Yeah?
Oh yeah, yeah. They call me on second in Dragon Ball Z.
Okay.
You're garbage. Anyway.
This rat, not this one. The rat coming up. This one. Oh, this one. This one has killed me more than any other boss. Because sometimes he just knocks you off into the lava. Like that rat is much harder than Plague Knight. I'm not gonna get the chicken.
It's a pork chop. It's from Castlevania.
It's definitely a chicken. It does not look like a pork
But
chop.
in the pork, but in the Castlevania manual.
So normally we're supposed to take that that thing that vomits rainbows all the way across here, but instead we just propeller dagger
yeah,
off
the
screen.
dagger. Yeah.
And again, the developers forgot to put a ceiling in, I guess.
Ooh, I love this part.
It's fine, don't worry about it. Getting health at the end of this autoscroller is free, so I don't care about that damage. Wait. It's fine. So, this is actually 100% music sheets? No, it's not. Were you scared there? It looked to you like you were scared. You were scared of those spikes.
I wasn't. What? I'm
I
not
think you were
scared.
scared.
I don't afraid of anything.
Pretty sure you were scared.
I don't afraid of anything.
Lots of meaningful commentary in this autoscroller.
It's an auto-scroller. They're from Castlevania.
I have to kill this rat.
Ouch.
Go!
Well, he's trapped. Oh, or is he?
It's fine, don't worry about it. Embarrassing. My parents are gonna be so upset. I picked up some chicken off screen there. You saw the platter fall.
Well, there you are.
Yeah, so as
You
I
gotta wait for
said,
it to-
it doesn't matter
yeah.
how bad you do that autoscroller. It matters not at all.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
All right, here it is, the ultimate Hell in a Cell cage match. 9 men enter, 9 women enter, 1 woman leaves.
I set
Let's
up for
go.
a cage match?
Who will be the champion?
Do you need posture? I got posture. I'm giving you posture.
Okay, posture. Okay, that's fine. Bad pattern. No, charge me. Okay, cool.
Easy.
Easy, easy, boss. Easy,
easy.
easy. No, don't apply. It's not over. It's not over yet.
We still got
This one's one of the harder
6
ones
after
to
him.
do here.
Oh, nice. So
Oh,
far,
that
so
was
good.
perfect.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay, didn't catch her. Now we wait. Bam.
Damn.
Okay.
yeah. Now it's Polar Knight, right?
Now it has to be Polar Knight. Polar Knight is always one of the first 3, and that's because she makes spikes, and no one wants you dying on spikes to like the last boss you face.
Solid damage.
Yeah, I'd be pretty salty if I died to Polar Knight like on very last.
Yeah, at the very end. Especially playing it casually.
So the reason I'm using the dagger to get to the middle there is because it's just easier to fight most of the bosses. Okay, this is... I just won't die to Plague Knight.
I like Plague Knight's female model.
Plague Knight's female model is like
Pretty good.
pretty strong. Oh, I can just do this.
Oh, nice.
All right. Tinker Knight. Okay, cool.
Ah.
So we got to run away because she throws this little thing and it'll mess up our lives. Don't worry about it.
Easy.
I don't need this chicken. Okay, this will be a better Tinker Knight fight. This will be demonstrative of how you're supposed to face Tinker Knight. That's never happened to me.
Okay, if it's
Okay,
gonna
we're
happen
back. We're back
anytime,
on track.
it's
We're
a
back on the
marathon.
rails. One, two, bam. Okay.
Nice.
So yeah, it's like 1 gear and 5 hits makes her recede into the wall again. So that's why I'm counting.
I thought it was a time thing. Makes sense.
No, it's So we do the exact same thing as last time, but we had the charge slash, so we got a little more damage
Just
on in the
faster.
early bits, and we didn't need to use our balls. Okay, King Knight's an easy boss.
Queen
I don't
Knight.
even need the chicken. Sorry, Queen Knight. Well, she's the only one whose name changes.
I like this model too. This
Yeah, this one's
this
good.
character model is swag.
I really like the propeller dagger one. Propeller Knight Queen.
Propeller Knight. Nice.
All right, and last boss. If I die to this, I'll be really mad, and so will you, because you'll have
Yeah,
be further behind schedule.
Yeah.
Okay,
Nice.
cool. Did we? No incentive? Okay. Kill him! Kill him! Save the frames, kill the knights. All right, so yeah, you have the option to save these knights, but that's a waste of time, so we're not going to do that.
Leave them.
We're just going to leave them.
Leave
them hanging. Get out of there.
Leave them. Anyway.
One more level. Yeah, you see, they tricked you because, yeah. Okay.
Uh-oh.
I had
Sorcerer's
several
Palace.
embarrassing deaths to this level.
I was about to mention
the other day.
Yeah.
So let's hope that doesn't happen because
That'd just be so embarrassing.
that would be really embarrassing. This this screen right here kills everyone on their first run, but it's just a pattern. So if you know it, you got it. You know. These blocks damage you if they hit you. If that wasn't clear, which is not clear, by the way. So we're gonna fall through the abyss for a moment, and yeah, there's a platform. Oh, right. And this is the last place the gear is useful, in going across this gigantic featureless room.
It's to build anticipation.
Yeah,
For
it
the
doesn't
final
build as much
boss.
anticipation when you're going as fast with the gear, though.
Yeah.
Anyway, here's Ganondorf, current world champion of wrestling, and we're gonna defeat him.
Well, so powerful and so wise.
It's fine. So I'm gonna see if I can Kobe this tiny hole, because usually it's twice as wide.
Oh, Kobe!
Kobe! Yeah, and I got the fast pattern because of that. So sometimes it takes a little longer for him to do all of this, but he's doing it fast because he loves me. And I got the Kobe pattern.
Nice.
So, no, we're not done. One last boss.
Only now can he reveal his final form.
Now, well, his final form was Shield Knight, our former wrestling partner and coach.
Yeah. And
so,
coach?
Yeah, so we're going to work together, tag team, to beat the actual world champion, who is the Amulet of Fate. All right, this is the final boss. I'm quivering in anticipation.
Didn't you die to this in your PB?
I did, yeah.
Don't die to this.
So I'm not going to die to it, because it'll be perfect. Perfect. So fun fact, you can actually jump on beat with the music here, and it'll actually like make you dodge these. It's the best thing in the world. Okay, that wasn't enough damage to move to the next stage, so this is going to happen.
Nice. Good
So I
damage
just
there.
spam propeller daggers into their face to, ooh, that was scary.
Oh.
And done, time.
Good work.
Thanks. I'll just skip.
No,
Oh!
I just get the dialogue.
Oh no, it's just like wrestling. Yeah, run's done. Shout out to, I guess, Shovel Knight community for teaching me everything I know. Johnny for teaching me the rest. And
You're welcome.
Yeah, and that's Shovel Knight.
Okay, you want to say any final words? Like when you follow you?
Oh, yeah, so my username is up there on the stream, and you can see it. I'm at twitch.tv/1a4blazeit, /watch/1a4blazeit. So you can check me out. I stream Shovel Knight, I stream other things sometimes, and yeah, that's where you can find me. Johnny doesn't have a Twitch, so... All right, donate to Sick Kids, please. Thank you. And thanks for having me, GFA.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you, good job, thank you. When somebody provides me an ISO, it's like, oh, but I resolution. Capture card's like, what the hell is this?